Vienna is oftentimes mistaken as a town with no grit, as a real-life city version of Disney World propped up for passerbys to be enchanted, as if real people, with their real issues and struggles in an urban existence, didn't actually live here. Out in the 2nd District is Supersense, a unique all-analog concept store that features top-of-the-line relics of yesteryear and doubles as a cafe that whips up some damn good pastries and breakfast. Roderick, who coincidentally decided to wear the same color shirt as me today, is an official city guide and joins me to discuss life in Vienna for the Viennese. Coffee's a thing. Coffee has always been like part of the Viennese culture. The coffee house is a place of gathering. It's an institution.
It does. It actually traces its back for like 300 and even more years. It was always a place where people met writers, composers, literates, politicians, and like regular people also to discuss what's happening in everyday life.
So what do you think people do wrong when they come to Vienna? What are they missing out on? What are the typical things they fall into that they shouldn't be doing?
They expect the historical center, the inner city, to be the place to be also at night. And then they discover actually it's kind of a dead place because a lot of people live in the inner city. It's just too expensive.
Right.
So if you want to have a good experience where Viennese people actually spend their time with, spend their money with work, but also spend their nights, then go to the districts around it. Go to the Danube Canal, go to the more vibrant places. The first district is actually quite small, and there are 22 more districts to go, especially the one around it. There's where everything is happening.
What do you think is a big misconception people have about Vienna?
So Vienna is a quite laid-back city, a quite comfortable city, and sometimes people confound it with a boring city, which it's not. It's a dynamic city which tries to progress constantly. Most people just have in mind arts and classical music, and then they can also be quite surprised that we actually have also a lot of migration here in Vienna. Like half of the population is actually not born here in Vienna itself. I think they're kind of surprised by that also, that it's also a melting pot of different cultures, nations, languages, and all this.
If sipping your latte surrounded by vinyls and Bolex cameras isn't your thing, head over to the Museums Quarter, a redesigned 18th century imperial courtyard cleverly crammed with modern art museums and structures that contrast with the old Baroque terraces and facade. Certainly a nice place to feel sophisticated, but without the pretensions. But I'm digging this hipster-made strudel just fine. A lot of people that I knew that had come to Vienna had said that the city's great, that you gotta visit it. There was a side of me that wanted to prove them wrong, you know? I gotta say, it's really nice. How does it like living in what most people consider to be one of the most, if not the most livable city in the world?
Well, yeah, Vienna is considered as one of the most livable cities in the world. I think there are several reasons for it. We have a very moderate level of rents here in the city, which is very, very good, especially for people of lower social class and young people. And one reason for me personally, is that, you know, in Vienna, I don't always have to reinvent myself constantly. I don't always have to be busy, and so the city is quite laid back. It's quite comfortable how it is. They're quite proud what they achieved. It's not like cities like Berlin or London where you have the feeling that you have to constantly be on the move. And I like this about Vienna.